Hey there, Ken French of Vast Voice, telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. We're very, very happy you stopped by. Either you're going to watch this or listen to this because you want to take your business to the next level. You're probably an entrepreneur who's either just starting out or you've been around for quite a while and you want to take your business to the next level. You're probably a real estate investor, maybe even a real estate agent, maybe a professional or of some sort, professional advisor of some sort. And well, you are stopping by because you need some valuable advice from one of the top industry leaders there is. Anyway, thank you very much. Once again, Ken French, Vast Voice, telling business secrets to entrepreneurs. Really glad that you stopped by.
Kenner, artificial intelligence is kind of blowing the lid off traditional tax planning, right? I mean, vastsolutionsgroup.com is using it to optimize tax strategies in ways we didn't think possible a few years ago.
Exactly. It's like, okay, imagine tax planning as this huge convoluted puzzle with a million pieces scattered all over the floor. AI, the way we approach it, is like having a genius assistant that knows exactly where every single piece should go. It's making the complicated simple.
And faster, too. I was reading about how you guys use AI-driven analytics, not just for precision, but to predict trends. Like, instead of waiting for tax season chaos, you're proactively finding savings opportunities all year round. How does that even work?
It's honestly a game changer. We feed historical data and up-to-the-minute trends into the system, and it spots patterns human eyes usually miss. So say a startup qualifies for our tax credits. Our AI can sift through mountains of data in seconds, flag the potential credits, and even prepare the compliance documentation automatically.
Wait, you're saying it takes care of all the paperwork too?
Yeah, well, okay, most of it. The automation handles things like cross-referencing receipts, matching expenses to eligible categories. It's nuts. And we're talking accuracy levels that don't just match humans, but I think even go beyond them.
That's insane. And I mean, when you eliminate human error from something as tedious as compliance filings, you're saving more than just money. You're saving time, stress, possibly sanity for a lot of us.
Oh, totally. And that's kind of the beauty of it, right? At vastsolutionsgroup.com, we take this extra time we're saving and channel it into refining strategies. It's not just, hey, here's how to save a few bucks right now, but here's how you grow your wealth over the next 5 or 10 years.
What about results? Like, are there numbers or cases that show how effective this approach really is?
Absolutely. One example, think of a mid-sized company that was overpaying by, let's say $50,000 a year in taxes. AI flagged that, made adjustments to their filing structure, and cut their tax bill nearly in half. And that wasn't a one-time thing, it's ongoing savings every year.
Wow, that's not pocket change.
No, it's not, especially when you scale that to like hundreds of clients. You start to see how this isn't just cool tech, it's transformative for businesses trying to stay competitive.
It's clear that AI is changing the game for businesses, Kenner. Since we've touched on how transformative it can be, let's dive into a specific area, R&D tax credits. I feel like a lot of businesses skip out on them just because the rules can be, well, a total maze. How does vastsolutionsgroup.com cut through that noise?
Oh, it's easier than people think once you have the right tools. Our approach is all about simplifying it and, honestly, making it approachable. For starters, we use AI to comb through expenses, things like salaries, supplies, and even cloud computing costs, and match them to what qualifies under our programs.
So it basically acts as this ultra-efficient filter? Like, hey, these things match up, now let's get your credits?
Exactly. But it's not just about finding the credits, it's also about the compliance side, following all the rules to a T. Our system generates the documentation automatically, which, let me tell you, is normally the part that makes people pull their hair out.
Oh, no kidding. I've seen those forms. They look like something NASA would design just to weed out the faint-hearted.
Haha, you're not wrong. But once we handle that for clients, it frees them up to focus on their actual innovations. Like, we've got this client, a machine learning startup. They were missing out on 6 figures in our credits every year. And when we stepped in, not only did we recover years of missed opportunities, but we optimized their filings for the future too.
6 figures? That's no joke.
Not at all. And what's even cooler is how that extra cash, whether it's reinvested into more R, hiring talent, or scaling production, actually fuels growth. Winning those credits doesn't just fill a gap, it changes how businesses operate long term.
And vastsolutionsgroup.com navigates all the fine print for them? Like, businesses don't really have to touch that part at all?
Exactly. We handle the heavy lifting. I mean, regulations change every year, and keeping up with it is literally a full-time job. That's why we design solutions that are, customizable but also scalable. Whether it's a tech startup or a mid-sized manufacturer, the system adapts to their specific needs. It's not one size fits all.
Which I love because, let's be honest, cookie-cutter solutions don't cut it when you're trying to stand out, especially in fields like AI or machine learning. Tailored strategies are everything.
for sure. And AI lets us go beyond just tailoring. We're predicting future tax opportunities before most clients even realize they exist. That's the real magic.
Kenner, we've been talking about strategies that help businesses now and in the long run, like our credits. But that makes me think, what about individuals? Things like asset protection and estate planning seem just as critical for setting up long-term success. What's your take on that?
Oh, absolutely. Asset protection is like putting up a security system for your wealth. And estate planning, that's making sure the people you care about don't inherit a giant mess instead of, your legacy.
Right, and it's not just about the money. It's about peace of mind, knowing you've locked everything into place. But tell me, how does AI even fit into this? Like, are we talking robo-lawyers here or something?
Haha, no robo-lawyers yet. But, it's kind of like having a hyper-intelligent assistant who spots risks before you even know they're there. Through AI, we analyze everything: business structures, trust setups, even insurance gaps, and craft proactive strategies. It's about making smart decisions up front.
Wait, so you're saying AI can actually prevent problems down the line just by being like super predictive?
Exactly. Picture this: you're running a business and let's say someone sues. Without proper asset protection, your personal wealth could be on the line. By using AI to map out the risks and set up legal structures like LLCs or trusts ahead of time, we basically make sure that worst case scenarios don't take you down.
So it's like creating this invisible financial shield?
Exactly. A very strong shield tailored to, the unique needs of the client. And it's the same with estate planning. Like, here's a real example. A family business owner came to us and they hadn't updated their estate plan in like 15 years. AI flagged tax inefficiencies and showed ways to restructure everything. In the end, it saved their heirs 6 figures, literally hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Okay, that's kind of life-changing. And not to be morbid, but I feel like we don't think about these things until it's too late. Estate planning sometimes feels like one of those I'll get to it later tasks.
That's the danger right there. Later often turns into never. But here's where AI's magic comes in. It doesn't just analyze where you are now, it helps you adjust as life happens. New property? Got it. Kids? Boom, we revise the trusts. Changing tax laws? No problem. AI simplifies the process so it's manageable and, honestly, less intimidating.
And that holistic approach, connecting asset protection with tax strategies, is what makes this all click, right? It's not a bunch of random pieces thrown together. It's like one seamless system.
Totally. It's like a well-oiled machine. Asset protection, tax planning, estate management. AI lets us step back and see the whole picture. And at the same time, it dives into the tiniest details we'd probably miss otherwise.
Kenner, after hearing all this, I feel like we need to stop thinking of AI as just the future. It's already here, reshaping how we approach money, risk, and life.
100%. And the best part, it's only getting better from here. We're talking about tools that help people build legacies, not just bank accounts.
And on that note, I think we've just scratched the surface today. It's been such a fascinating dive into how AI is transforming something as, well, let's be honest here, dry as taxes into something game-changing and exciting.
Couldn't agree more. Honestly, if anyone listening hasn't looked into how AI can help them financially, now's the time to start. There's no going back to the old way of doing things.
All right, folks, that's all for today. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, keep asking questions, stay curious, and take charge of your financial future. Till next time.